sometimes all you need to do is just sit back, relax, and enjoy the peace and... Hey, I'm on vacation over here. Hello there, my friends, and welcome to Cut and Print. Here I look at... Oh, forget this! The next one of you pink nightmares to say the F word gets a bolt shell through the head. I think you get the general idea on what we're going to be looking at here. This is Too Many Pinkie Pies. So the episodes start off with Twilight trying to turn an apple into an orange. A Powerpuff Girls reference if ever I did see one. And it quickly shifts focus to Pinkie Pie trying to find fun things to do. Like turn her into an orange apparently. But she quickly realises that there are too many fun things to do all at once. Also, what?
We weren't going to turn her into an orange, I swear!
Why would you want to be an orange? I can hardly stand one annoying orange. Pinkie starts to flip out, trying to be everywhere at once, until Twilight points out that it would have to be more than one Pinkie in order to do that. Okay, that's just creepy. Pinkie then remembers the legend of the mirror pool.
Where the brambles are thickest, there you will find a pond beyond the most twisted of vines. What was that? Oh, I heard a voice! Oh, it was me.
To be fair to her, she's not the only one who likes to talk to herself from time to time. Hello! Hello! See, you can have great fun with this. Have a nice day! Thanks, you too! Well, I can be a very kind purr. Anyway, after pinballing down a hole, Pinkie finally finds what she's looking for. That's right, a magical pool that can clone whatever uses it. In this case, Pinkie decides to make another of herself. So get the Tylenol ready because this is where your head will start to hurt.
Okay, wait, I promise not to talk to myself anymore. I should say something to her. Or would that still be talking to myself?
Ow, my brain. Anyway, I like the idea of this pool existing in the world, and the animation in which it brings a reflection to life. It's like a scene out of The Ring. In a way where the image is coming to life. I mean, just think of the possibilities of what you could do when there's more than one of you. Okay. Note to self, some ideas need to just stay on paper. Anyway, so the Pinkie Pies, wow, it hurts to my shred of sanity left to say that, go out into the wild and once again try to be everywhere at once. Yeah, because 2 of you can see 5 friends at once. You really need to go back to math class. Original Pinkie goes to see Rainbow Dash at the swimming hole. I thought she finished reading that book already. And Pinkie too goes and sees Applejack, but gets stopped by Fluttershy because she wants to have fun with her. This, yet again, becomes too much to handle. The solution? More Pinkie Pies. And more. And more. And more. Oh, Emperor preserve us. Ah! The Great Pink Plague is upon us! And surprisingly, this turns out to be a bad idea because the pink apocalypse goes out of control and starts to terrorise the locals, causing unrest to Rainbow Dash and a broken barn for Applejack. How many does that make now? This gets too bad, so they call upon Twilight to try and calm them down.
Calm down! I
just had a pinky hurricane raging through my shop!
What? No, I'm not animating that. So Twilight and Spike try and find out about this strange turn of events, or in other words, what Pinkie Pie is doing today, and Spike conveniently finds a secret switch that shows a book that has all the answers in it. Karma, I hate you sometimes.
Aha! Here it is! The Legend of the Mirror Pond.
I thought it was called the Mirror Pool.
But there's a catch. If I can't figure out which one's the real Pinkie, I might send her back by mistake.
Well, we'll just have to figure out who the real one is then.
Got a pink pony, yes, I'm the pink pony. All you other pink ponies are just being phony. So won't the real pink pony please sit down? Please sit down. Please sit down.
Don't test my patience with you. So no pony can tell the real Pinkie Pie. Even Pinkie Pie can't tell who she is for some reason. I could question this, but since this is a Pinkie Pie episode, the word logic is irrelevant. Pinkie Pie Prime then has an idea to test who the real one is. And so all the Pinkie Pies are rounded up and locked in the town hall for the test.
Curtain, please. The test. We'll be watching paint dry. On your mark, get set, go!
Wow. This is gonna take a long time. Hey, Apple Bloom, mind if you can whip me up some apple dumplings? I kinda skipped lunch today.
Sure, no worries. Come on, I'll have them ready in 2 shakes of your tail.
I like your confidence.
6.5 hours later.
Ah, that was nice. So how are we doing here? Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? This is still going on?
I'm still surprised it took you 6.5 hours to eat them.
So after a while, the Pinkie clones start getting zapped down. Oh, Emperor, that's a terrifying sight.
Look what I can do with my hooves!
Okay, scratch that. That's more terrifying.
Bet you can't make your face crazier than...
Oh, just stop! I don't have nightmares, but I know I'm going to be saying that shit in my sleep tonight. Twilight continues on her spell beaming until they're down to the last Pinkies. Oh good, this insanity is nearly over. Finally, the last clone gets zapped back and Pinkie seems to be relieved to be back to normality. Ha! And for added measure, Twilight covers up the mirror pool, or pond, or whatever they decide to call it in the end. And that was too many Pinkie Pies. And the title really does sum up the episode in a nutshell. Mad, but enjoyable. So, let's break this down. The story is a close look at Pinkie Pie's character development and tells us what happens when too much fun can overwhelm some pony, like Pinkie Pie. Also, the inventive way that they wrote the mirror pool / pond / lake / puddle, whatever they call it, into the story in order to show Pinkie Pie the error of her ways. And that even she needs to slow down from time to time. Impossible, maybe, but worth a try. Story gets gold. As for the animation, now, how is the best way to describe the animation in this episode? Imagine if the writers of Ed, Edd and Eddy wrote the script while drinking coffee with 6 sugars in each cup. Then they passed it along to a group of little children in nursery who'd just woken up from a 3-hour nap and are now bursting with energy. Then they grabbed all the paper, took all the lids off their colouring pens and just started adding anything that popped into their hyperactive little heads. You have possibly the most entertaining amount of visuals put together in one sitting. So animation gets gold. Lastly, there's the moral. Unfortunately, I don't think that the moral is that good. The moral is essentially, slow down and choose your options out. Yes, that part is okay, but the idea of a moral is that the individual learns from their mistake and can rectify their wrongs. But in Pinkie Pie's case, that doesn't happen. She will never slow down. She will always be hyperactive and she will always want to do interesting and exciting things. She won't remember that. For that reason, just because it's Pinkie Pie, Moral gets bronze. Well, thank you all for watching, my friends. Tune in next time, we'll be looking at another suggested episode. If there's an episode, a subject matter, or even a fan-made animation you want me to review, leave a comment in the comment section below, and I'll see what I can do. I'm the editor, and cut, that's a wrap.